What's up, y'all? It's your boy d-trix. We're back at it again with another second channel video, and today we're gonna do story time. I've actually brought this story before, but I didn't get too detailed in it. But this is basically my religious masturbation story. Those two words should not go in the same title together. They should never be connected at all, ever. But this is my story. So some of you guys might already know the story, but I'm gonna tell you guys again, and I'm gonna get detailed. So here we go. My freshman year of high school, I had recently got saved. I was Catholic, I was born Catholic, but I got saved and I became a Christian. And it was an easy switch over. Basically, my entire life, I didn't drink or I didn't do drugs. At this point, I was sadly enough a virgin still. For the next 2 years, I became a super Jesus freak. Basically over time, it went from just like going to youth group and church once a week, and then I went twice a week, and all of a sudden I went 8 times a week. I went twice on Sundays, like the morning service was in Spanish. I didn't even know what they were saying, but I wanted to represent the El Jesus at that point. Now with that being said, over the course of my Jesus freak years, I got deeper and deeper into it, and I truly believed at this point that whatever wasn't of God was of the devil, and that's what I was convinced. And that meant I shouldn't be masturbating because it was a sin. So I did not do it. And this went for 6 months. Now, mind you, I'm like 14, 15 years old, and I didn't masturbate for 6 months. And for any male watching this, you know that game time masturbation starts in like, I would say what, the average of like 11 to 12-year-old range. Well, I started around the same time. I started at 9 years old. So when I'm 14 or 15, stopping masturbating, that's like a daily routine. It was literally like brushing my teeth. If anything, I probably masturbated more than brushing my teeth at that time. But at 14 years old, not masturbating for a couple days, like I can do that. A week, maybe. But 6 months is ridiculous. And I did that because I wanted to walk like Jesus, and I would always have that, you know, that classic WWJD thing. What would Jesus do? And I just couldn't picture in my mind Jesus masturbating, so I didn't masturbate either for 6 months. This story is horrible. So what happened was, it was 6 months down the road, and your boy was getting a little horny. But I didn't want to sin, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, crap, by thinking about it, is it sinning? But one day, I was just chilling by myself in my room, no one was home, and I was like, crap, I'm horny, so what do I do? So I go to the bathroom, and I just start jerking it like crazy. And I'm thinking of all types of crazy stuff, just like the hottest chicks of that time. I'm thinking about chicks I'd seen at school. Like, it's bad. Like, I am masturbating hardcore, and I'm going crazy. And right when I come, it's like a similar feeling of like when you hook up with someone that you never in a million years would ever want to hook up with, and they're like hideous. You just did it because you're horny, and you just feel disgusted once that cum shot comes. So right when I shot that 6-month build-up load, it just lands right all over my palm. It looked like a gallon of milk had just been thrown all over my phalanges. And right when this happened, I had felt like I had committed the biggest sin ever. I literally dropped to my knees. I start crying a little bit, and I am asking Jesus for forgiveness. And I finally feel like, okay, God has forgiven me. But right when I said amen, I looked down, and my hands are still covered in semen. So I don't really know. Like, am I supposed to clean up and then pray again? I was so confused. I'm sitting here, naked, 14-year-old boy, semen on my hands, crying, asking God for forgiveness, and it's just semen's all over the place. So I washed my hands, and I had prayed all over again. My sins were cleaned again until the next day when I masturbated again. I know this is like a disgusting story, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of dislike from a lot of Christians or anybody religious out there. I'm just saying this is like an honest story that happened. It was just a very funny like memory that I had. But anyways, that is my religious masturbation story. If you guys have any interesting religion stories, I don't know if they're masturbating stories or something of that nature, leave in the comment box below. I'm interested to hear your guys' stories. If you watch this and you feel like you sinned, you should probably go ask for forgiveness now. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go masturbate.
You mean like this?